This is Scotland, home of bagpipes, questionable weather, and the single greatest contribution to human civilization, hitting a tiny ball into a slightly less tiny hole. Scotland invented golf, Scotland perfected golf, and in 1457, Scotland made golf illegal. Not once, 3 times. And the king who finally killed the ban, he did it by getting caught buying golf clubs. This is the story of the time golf was a crime. To understand why a country would outlaw its own national pastime, you need to understand Scotland's biggest problem in the 1400s. England. England had a hobby, and that hobby was invading Scotland. This happened a lot. So Scotland passed a law. Every able-bodied man had to train for war, including mandatory archery practice. Every Sunday, at the archery butts. Yes, they were called the butts. Yes, every man in Scotland was legally required to spend Sunday at the butts. Moving on. There was just one problem. The archery range was right next to the links, the sandy coastal grassland where a new game was catching on. The rules were simple. Whack a ball with a stick until it goes in a hole, then feel feelings you have never felt before. Meet Angus. Angus is a shepherd. Angus has discovered that whacking a pebble into a rabbit hole is more fun than shepherding, more fun than archery, and frankly, more fun than anything else available in medieval Scotland, which, to be fair, was not a high bar. The second most popular activity was the plague.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Soon, every able-bodied man in Scotland was on the links. The archery butts were empty. The rabbit holes were full. Enter King James II, known as James of the Fiery Face. Partly because of the birthmark, mostly because of the personality. James had 2 great passions: defending Scotland from England and cannons. Oh my, the cannons. When the Duke of Burgundy gifted him a giant cannon called Mons Meg, historians believe James experienced the exact same feeling Angus felt on the links.
I shall name her Meg, Mons Meg, and I shall love her forever. Ass. Ever. Ever.
But when James audited his kingdom's defenses, he saw a problem. English archers? Training. Scottish archers? Yeah. So, on March 6, 1457, the Scottish Parliament decreed that football and golf be, quote, utterly criet, dune and nocht uset, which is medieval Scots for utterly condemned and not played. Or in modern terms, banned. Golf got cancelled. The entire sport, cancelled.
Golf is hereby cancelled. Also, football. Whatever that is.
Did it work? Well, they had to ban it again 14 years later. Scottish golfers instead pioneered a compliance strategy that has protected golfers for 5 centuries. Telling everyone you're somewhere else and playing really, really far away, where nobody can see you.
I'm off to archery practice. Archery.
Now you may be wondering whether James's obsession with military preparedness ever paid off. Well, in 1460, James laid siege to Roxburgh Castle, one of the last Scottish castles still in English hands. And naturally, he brought the cannons.
Isn't she beautiful?
And as he stood proudly beside one, it exploded and killed him. That's right. The king who banned golf as a threat to national security was killed by his own favorite hobby. Angus, meanwhile, still golfing, perfectly safe.
Lovely day for it.
Scotland's new king, James III, was a literal child when he took the throne, and grew up to be historians broadly agree not great at kinging.
Wait, I'm the king now? Since when?
And yet, in 1471, even James III managed to find time to ban golf a second time.
Golf is banned, I guess?
Scotland's response. 20 years after that, King James IV, an actually competent king, banned golf a third time in 1491, dismissing it as, quote, an unprofitable sport.
Golf is an unprofitable sport. Ban it. A third time. Properly. This time.
Unprofitable. Anyway. But then something happened that changed golf forever. Peace. In 1502, James IV signed the Treaty of Perpetual Peace with England, sealed by marrying the English king's daughter. No more invasions meant no more desperate need for archers, which meant no more reason to ban golf.
Jolly good. Do try not to invade anything.
So, hypothetically, if a king wanted to try golf,
And we know exactly how seriously James took his own golf ban, because that very year, the royal accounts, the official record of the king's spending, include a payment for golf clubs and ballast. The king bought golf clubs. The man who rebanned golf, who called it unprofitable, is the first human being in recorded history to spend money on golf equipment. And here's the best part. He bought them from a bowmaker in Perth. The guy whose entire job was making archery equipment, the equipment golf was banned to protect, was now making golf clubs. For the king, the archery economy had officially pivoted.
one set of golf clubs for a friend, a tall friend, with a crown.
The Treaty of Perpetual Peace lasted 11 years. Perpetual was a strong word. But the golf ban? Never enforced again. The king was hooked. Everyone was hooked. Within a few decades, golf wasn't just legal, it was royal. Mary, Queen of Scots, played it. Her son took the game with him when he took over England's whole country, which, honestly, is the most Scottish revenge imaginable. St. Andrews became the home of golf, and 500 years later, Scotland's unprofitable sport had conquered the planet. So the next time someone says you're wasting a perfectly good Sunday on the course that you should be doing something more productive, remember Angus. Golf survived 3 kings, 3 bans, and 1 exploding cannon. Precisely because people kept skipping their responsibilities. It's not a waste of time. It's heritage. Next time, a queen gets accused of murdering her husband and goes golfing 2 days later. Subscribe or report to the butts for Sunday archery practice. Your call.